again, if you're utilizing the same soil year after year, and this is maybe the third or fourth time that you're remediating, you're going to want to look at type of maybe getting even a soil ecology test done or some type of soil sample done, so that you can kind of know where your baseline is, so that you're not that you can really overfeed too much with organics, but you can get to a point where the amount of nutrients that are readily available in the soil are not going to be utilized by this current crop that you're having. So it's kind of a waste of your resources more than it is anything going to be that it's going to be a detriment to your plants or to your growing style. So yeah, with that type of bed, just a good dosing, sprinkling, tilling, mixing up, getting that oxygenation aeration going on there with increasing the rhizal zone with a good mycose, and that's what we're really trying to do is feed these beneficial fungi the foods they need that they can break down, and then in their symbiosis with the plant in the root zone, give the plant what it's asking for through its enzymatic responses. So when they get that signal to those fungi as you're putting your plants back in there, that fungi will eat our product. And then,
So what you're basically telling me is that, along with any other organic nutrient that you're using, you have to be using beneficials to break down these organic ingredients to be readily available to the plant. And so, if you're not using a mycorrhizae, something very cheap like we were talking extreme gardening, mycose, it's probably one of the more inexpensive beneficial fungi that are out there. You really have to be utilizing that to be getting the benefit out of using this organic product. And you were talking earlier about using teas, obviously in conjunction with those to get the max benefit. So if somebody's, say, using this in an indoor garden, they're doing an indoor soil garden, what would your recommendations maybe be? I mean, the first maybe obvious one is to not use city water with chlorine, because you're not getting the beneficial breakdown essentially, because you might be killing your beneficials right off the bat. But I mean, is there anything else you could think of maybe not to use in an indoor garden that might conflict with this or conflict with the
basic thing that we're trying to kind of promote is we're trying to bring nature. If you're doing indoor gardens, we're trying to bring nature from outside to inside. The best way that you can create an environment that your plants feel most comfortable with is to create an environment that, number one, allows for heat exhaust to be gotten rid of at a relative rate. As you know, outside, the wind's blowing, nature's coming through. Even with a full summer day, your plants are getting cooled off, and they're getting oxygen and carbon dioxide circulated through them and through their leaves, and a lot more benefit from this outside environment. So within bringing that inside and talking about that, the way that you set up your environment is going to be number one. It's going to be key, that you have proper ventilation. You're escaping the heat, as I just suggested. As we talked about previously, for sustainability, utilizing the bud food product, it does have short-term and long-term benefits to your plants. So a lot of the long-term benefit will come from maybe re-amending, reutilizing soils that once you thought maybe, hey, I'm done with that, you can put it in another bin, re-inoculate it with some of the products we talked about previous, RTIs, mycos and azos,
the azos is the nitrogen-fixing microbes.
Nitrogen-fixing microbes, exactly. Sorry, I should have
reiterated
a little bit more from there. And then
the mycos is the mycorrhizal.
The mycorrhizal.
Very inexpensive.
Very inexpensive. RTI makes a wonderful product, and they specifically engineer these fungi strains for the benefit of the symbiotic relationships between the plant's root or rhizosome and the products like ours that we bring to market, where all the macro micronutrients can be found that these mycorrhizae consume. They react based upon an enzymatic response coming from the plant stimulating them, saying, hey, we're in need. And when they start to tell from the root zone to the earth or to these fungi, hey, we're in need, these fungi then activate based on, like I said, the enzymes that are created, and they